Good morning, Bob McMahon. This is Paul Cundiff, and wanted to show you progress so far. This area up here was riddled with 2-foot plank repairs. Basically, planks were a whole bunch of sections of planks that were 2 foot long, and not the whole area, but there was 6 or so of those. We have so far opened up in the front of the boat. We have 34 feet. 32 feet. And we had figured 31 foot of planking is what we were going to have to do. So we're pretty close to the right number on the planking. And this was the one that was leaking so bad right here. And we found that, the one that's missing, that is. And we found that some of this, a repair had been made at one time. And instead of the clinch nails being put back in the holes, they had only secured the planks at each of the ribs, leaving 4 or 5 clinch nail holes empty. They had actually just filled those clinch nail holes with epoxy, and did not have a mechanical fastener between the frames. They just had the fasteners on the frames and no mechanical fasteners between the frames. So that was a reason for that problem. One of the reasons that water was rushing in at the bow is we found this rot in the stem. So let me back up a little bit so that you can see. Okay, right here, there's rot in the stem. So there's a couple ways we can fix it. There's one's kind of lipstick on the pig type thing, and the other is a sure enough repair. I think we can cut out this bad area, and we can make an insert that we can epoxy and or glue into place with 5200, and then through bolt it. Add another. You can see this joint is already through bolted right here. Here's a bolt and a bolt here. And of course, the really right way would be to cut off part of the stem and cut the rot completely out, and probably replace this gripe. It goes from here to here. It's a knee joint that goes from there to there. That would be the most correct way. We have a little bit of softness here, but it's not, it's not poke your finger all the way through it type stuff that we got here. So we could perhaps treat this. There may be more damage below this plank, but we don't know. We're not going to investigate unless you tell us you want us to investigate, because obviously, and obviously that's going to be more money than we talked about, because so my recommendation would be the lipstick on the pig thing, and you probably last, who knows, might last another 10 years, or more. And we have some rotted frames that had some repairs had been done in the past. You see that. So we're going to repair those properly. And then we had some leakage from the back of the boat, and we've got an extra 12 feet of planking back here that had rot in about 4 or 5 spots as you look through it. So we're going to replace those guys, and we haven't got. There's the video that I shot earlier, the first video. That I apologize. My dad's been very ill, and we didn't get it on the internet to you sooner. But there's a spot in the back, that rot in the keel, which, well, you'll have to. You've probably, hopefully, you've watched these in order. But if you haven't watched them in order, there's a spot in the keel that a strange repair method had been used, and it may be a bigger. I had that 1 day estimate on it. It may be a bigger deal. It may be a couple of days to repair it. It might even be 3, but I think we can hold it to 2 days. Anyhow, that's where we are. I'm going to send an invoice for what we've done so far, and I just need an answer. Is want this done right, which would be basically the boat's going to last our lifetimes, or well, actually, if we do the lipstick on the pig repair, it's going to last my lifetime that I'm in this business. So anyway, it depends on how long you plan on living. I think that's the way we should repair it. We can basically plug this, we can drill it, and then plug it, and then reshape it, and put fresh, clean, rot-free wood in there with epoxy, or 5200. But anyway, so that's the story. Hope to hear from you soon. And this is Paul signing off. Call if you have any questions. 270-566-1049. I might not be, don't get discouraged if I can't answer right away. My dad's actually in the hospital. He's 96 years old. The prognosis is not good. So please don't be upset with me. I don't answer right away, but I will get back to you. Thank you.